Hey guys, it's your boy Phil over here at JBM Tech. Phone number is 551-666-0999. In case you guys did see the sneak video, you guys already know that I'm going to be doing a video real quick about APNs and MMS and MMSC. Later after that, I'll probably be posting a video that was actually a request from one of our viewers on how to protect your phone from malware, antiviruses, and what not to download onto your phone. I want to let you guys know now, a lot of the information that I'm going to be giving you, I'm going to be reading it off of my computer because I don't have one of those two-way facing cameras to do it like a split screen, or maybe just I haven't learned how to edit these videos yet. Thanks a lot, like I said before, to YouTube for sending me links to how to get this stuff, and thanks for the YouTubers community for actually posting information on how to make me a better creator for you guys. So let's go right into it. MMS, let's start with the definition, stands for Multimedia Messaging Service. So you have two different things. You have your regular text messages, which are sent over the line on your regular cell phone data as SMS. But you have a separate, entirely different file compilement called MMS, and this is basically for sending GIFs, or if you're gonna send images and videos. These do not get sent over as if they were text messages. They get sent over as if they were a uploaded file, and then it gets downloaded on the recipient's phone. So if you happen to be the recipient, or if you happen to be the sender and you're having issues sending or receiving picture mail, videos, Giphies, or whatever they're pronounced, you know, some people say it's GIF, some people say that the G is silent, it's just if, and some people call it a Giphy for fun purposes. I'm just going to keep on calling it a GIF. If you're having these issues, what you want to do is check your APN. Hold on. So, in order to do so, let's first grab our phone. Once again, I'm not trying to be product specific. For some reason, Android's a little bit simpler for me, but I can actually find it on iPhone also, which I will do for you. You're going to go, once again, I don't have the flip over screen. We're going to slide down from the top, and we're going to find the settings. Sounds like a lot of my videos are going to start like that. So we're going to go ahead and find the settings. Once we go into the settings, a lot of different phones have different formats, but what you want to do is you want to scroll up until you see more networks. Now under more networks, we're going to click, and you're going to find mobile networks. We're going to click mobile networks. Oh, this phone doesn't have a SIM card. Let me try that again. Give me a few. So I just went and grabbed another phone. So we're going to grab our phone. We're going to slide from the top. We're going to find the settings button. On settings, we are going to look for more, or more mobile networks. And from here, we are going to look for mobile networks. And at the very, very bottom, you see access point, or APN, access point names. We're going to click on there. You're going to see a list in some phones, and in some phones, you're only going to see one or two. Now, if you do not see the company that you are with, that means that that phone has not been configured for the company that you have. So in order to fix that, what you want to do is you want to go to any search engine, even right off of your handset, and you want to type in best MVNO. Now, what best MVNO is, it's a website that I like to use a lot because they allow you to get the APN from whatever company you have. So I'm going to go ahead on my computer, and I'm going to basically do the whole flip of the camera around thingy. Okay, so here you're going to see the best APN website. Okay, what I would like for you to do is go all the way to the right where it says APN Settings, and we're going to click on it. What you're going to see here in APN Settings, if you scroll down, is the name of almost every major cell phone provider in the US and in some other countries. So let's say for Simple Mobile, we click on here and we read down. It will tell you in very bold letterings. It is very important that you follow all the formatting shown in the APN text settings. The reason why is if you mess up any of these settings inside of your phone with these step-by-step procedures, it's still not gonna work. So if it looks like it's a capital letter, spell it in a capital letter. If it looks like it's a small letter, make sure it's a small letter. If it tells you leave blank, leave it blank. I say this a lot of times, and sometimes people don't understand what I'm trying to say by this, but these things are pretty common sense. And I learned from somebody a long time ago that common sense is the least common of all our senses, because we don't always trust our gut. So, let's say you are filling out your APN, and the very first thing that you want to put there is an APN name. We're going to go back to our phone, and I'm actually going to do the step-by-step procedure as if I were going to do the APN for the company that belongs to this phone. So, I'm going to go into my phone. We're going to find our settings. I'm going to find my APN setting by going to More. And after that, exactly, mobile networks. I can hear you guys saying it in your head. You just said that, Phil. And then we're going to go down to access points. Now from here, you're going to see these three little dots. This is an option button, but at the same time, they gave it a new name. It's called a hamburger button. Don't ask me why. If you know the answer, tell me. So we're going to go here into our hamburger button, and it's going to give us options to restore default settings or add an APN. We are going to add an APN. There we go. It gives us a blank format of all the sections. Oh, sorry. All the sections that need to be filled out. Some of these sections are going to be left blank. The most important ones is name, APN, and then you want to scroll all the way down to MMSC. Now, MMSC, if we go back to the definition page that I'm utilizing, I'm just using a regular search engine right now. It says that MMSC is the message in the forwarded to carriers MMS store and forward servers. Basically, that really is just telling you that that's the service center that's going to acquire the file, compress it, and send it to the receiver in a downloadable format. It won't make it from you to them or from them to you if in your settings for your APN you did not fill out the MMSC area properly here. For a lot of companies, you don't have to worry about these two, and you'd never, almost never have to worry about these two down here. So it's MMSC, and then we're going to scroll down, and then we want APN type, and we also want authentication type. A lot of these websites are going to tell you specifically that it's either going to be turned on, or it's going to be turned to PAP, or it's going to be turned to CHAP, or to a whole bunch of different settings. So whatever the web page tells you to click on it, that's what you're going to click. So we're going to go back to our APN finder. I'm going to switch the camera around again. And you're going to see here, for this specific company, Simple Mobile, it's going to say simple. The APN is going to say simple. Over here is going to have your MMSC, which always starts with HTTP. Fill it in exactly the way it is. We're going to scroll down, and then you're going to see where it says authentication type. Being that it's blank, you're going to leave it blank. APN type, you want to make sure this is all in small letters, and it includes commas, not dots. This is dots, this is commas. After you are done, after you fill it out for your specific provider the way that it's supposed to be, you are going to press the hamburger button, and it's going to have an option to save or discard. You want to save. After you have saved it, you want to click on the little button next to the APN that you just created. Once that APN gets turned on, see how it says simple? You should start getting data once you reset your phone. Not reset as in erase it. Reset it as in power cycle your phone. Either set it into restart mode or manually turn it off, wait about 30 seconds, and turn it back on. You'll see that it starts to work. If it's not working, go back into your best MVNO page, find your provider, and see if they have alternate settings. Some of these settings are for phones that are 3G capable. Some of these settings are for phones that are 4G LTE capable. But you will see a lot of alternate settings for different service providers and different model phones. Like, for instance, you can't do that same exact procedure if this were an iPhone or an Apple product. I'm going to go grab one, and then I'll show you how to do it on that. I am so glad I found the pause button. Woo, that actually took me a little bit of time. For you guys, you're looking at about 10 minutes worth of video. Looking for that Apple device, being that I don't want to grab a customer's phone that we're working on. It took me a little bit to find one that did not have an owner. So, cool. Here we have an iPhone. We're going to go into our iPhone, and we're going to find the settings. Once you find the settings, it's going to open back up, and you want to go to where it says cellular data. Underneath cellular data and sometimes above cellular data, you'll actually see two different symbols depending on which software you're running or which operating system version you're running. A lot of the newer versions don't give you the option anymore to mess with your APN settings unless you have an unlocked device directly from Apple. A lot of them have already blocked their APN settings after OS 11 was released. Not really 100% sure why. I really do believe, in my own personal opinion, that they're doing it to basically protect their name brand and to protect themselves from you being able to do all this stuff by yourself. So there's actually an alternate method, for how you do this. You want to go to your web browser, specifically Safari, and you want to look up APN changers. So while you guys were on hold, I went and got a SIM card for this phone. And if you were paying attention before, you saw that there was only one area that said cellular. Now here we also have cellular and carrier. Carrier will let you know what kind of SIM card you have in there. But what we want to do is go to cellular itself. Underneath cellular, you're going to see whether your cellular service is on, whether your hotspot is on, and usually in between this area right here is where your cellular data options were at. And some of them it might change. You want to go to the section that says cellular data options right underneath cellular data. Once you click on that, it's going to give you three other options: LTE, data roaming, and then at the very bottom is going to be cellular data network. When you click on cellular data network, you're going to see a similar list to what we saw on the Android devices. It's going to ask for the same information. There's a section just for your MMS, there's a section just for your APN for LTE, and there's a section to set up your regular cellular data and hotspot. And that's how you find it on your iPhone. There's different settings on the website for best MVNO that are specifically tailored to Android, and then there's a setting that's specifically tailored to your iOS program or Windows devices. Make sure you're typing in the right ones, because they don't cross-connect very well except for some of the providers. Make sure you don't forget to power cycle your phone after you have actually completed all of these procedures. Don't just automatically think that it's going to kick right in. A lot of phones will turn off on their own, and some of the phones are going to request for you to turn them off. Power cycle your phones. A couple of other tips. Don't use your phone while it's on the charger. Please. You're going to burn out your battery. We get a lot of batteries that are inflated, a lot of batteries that are cracking the screen from the inside out because they've been overcharged, or people walk into the bathrooms with them to go take a shower or whatever. You're doing dishes with hot water, steam, and it just gets inside of your phone and it starts to mold and rust, and it will actually start messing with your battery and other components of your phone. Water damage is bad. It's not good. It's not easy to fix. Sometimes, and I'm not saying this in any way to like offend anybody, sometimes water damage is cell phone cancer. We might be able to repair it and give it some type of treatment where it'll probably extend the longevity of how long it's going to last. But sooner or later, when it comes to a water damaged phone, one day it's just gonna, that's it, se acabó, no more party. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, share it, do whatever you want. I really appreciate mostly all your comments because it gives me ideas on what it is that you guys need, and that's how I like to share and learn. If you guys have any information that you want to share with me, you can just put it right into the comments. I try to do my very best to get back to all the emails that I've received so far and answer back a lot of the comments and requests that the people are leaving. Thank you very much. It's your boy Phil at JBM.